It's New Things Day, and it's up very late because I was on vacation and also a little lazy. Um, Picked up a few things, not including this delightful tan and trashy looking rumblings of a vacation beard. Um, this video may be a bit long, so I'm going to try to make it as quick as possible. There's actually one thing that I picked up a while ago, like 3 weeks ago, that I never got around to putting on here. And it is this, which is Adventures in Babysitting on DVD. I think I paid like $3 for this. Adventures in Babysitting is the first movie that I remember being into. I remember seeing it a lot on TV when I was a kid and just getting into it. And it's the first movie if I think of the youngest memory of a movie scene that I remember, it is Adventures in Babysitting. And I bought this for movie night that we have here. Girlfriend and I alternate nights or weeks when we pick the movie. I picked Adventures of Babysitting. She didn't love it, but I did, and it's super nostalgic. Vincent D'Onofrio was Thor, kind of, and I love this movie. Second thing was actually added to our game collection thanks to my girlfriend's sister. She got it for her. My girlfriend got it for her birthday from her sister. It is Gamewright's Forbidden Desert. And if you're familiar with Forbidden Island, this is kind of a play off of that. It's the same basic idea of a game, except that the sand is rising. Not the same as the water is rising in Forbidden Island, though. I guess the water isn't rising, the island is sinking. But you have to find treasure. You have to find pieces to your ship to escape. We haven't played it yet, but we will get around to it. I love Forbidden Island. This has to be just as good. Hopefully. Now, of the book variety, comic and prose. Comics first, as always. All New Inhumans number 10. Really liking the series. I like everything Inhuman, honestly. Power Man Iron Fist number 7. Civil War II tie-in. Which is strange because I feel like the first tie-in they basically said, we're not going to get involved. And now another tie-in. Bob's Burgers number 14. Amazing cover. It's just like the show. If you enjoy the show, the comic, it's almost, I mean, other than one or two stories every once in a while, it's very similar to the show. The characters are there, the ideas are there, their personalities are there. If you like the show, you should be reading the comic. Manifest Destiny 22. Still eating and hunting that Sasquatch. Green Lanterns number 5. I like the story that's going on. I like Simon Baz. I like their interaction. I'm actually relating a lot more to her now that she has that anxiety issue and all the issues mentally that she has. I relate a lot more to her. Supergirl Rebirth with a gorgeous, gorgeous Supergirl cover. That is an amazing Supergirl. May I say almost tattoo worthy? Maybe. The stance is a little weird. I don't know where it would fit on my body. Batman number 5. Even though I like Batman now, anytime I see Batman getting beat up, as long as I just take the idea off that it's not Ben Affleck, I'm alright with it. So, I've been liking this book, though. I like the storylines going on. Speaking of liking storylines going on, Uncanny Avengers has been great. For one of those books that I didn't think was going to deliver any kind of decent story, this thing has really been coming through. With Hank Pym coming back, it's not really Hank Pym, it's Ultron. So Hank Pym's definitely dead. Kind of. His body's meh. Love it. Lastly, Mighty Thor, number 10. And we have a cover with a speech bubble on it, which is not normal. Hot damn, through all that in 4 minutes. Got nothing but time. Now some books. Obviously, if you watched any of the other ones, books I saved from a hillbilly's shed. They were going to throw them all away. I saved them. Been slowly getting through them. Still have a bunch. Working on them. Sparky Lee and David Fisher's The Year I Owned the Yankees. Know nothing about this. Sparky Lyle, I guess, played for the Yankees. I don't know. I don't know what this even is. I don't know if this is fiction. I don't know anything about it. I don't know. It looks like it is some type of comedic offering, but we have the library binding here, which I love. I need to figure out how to do it. It can't be that hard. I probably need a laminator and some tape. I have tape. Halfway there. Hildegard Dolson's Please Omit Funeral. A novel of suspense. I should have done the damn game. I didn't look at it. We're doing the game. The Year I Owned the Yankees. We're back to it. Cover price $17.95. This came out in 1997. Ooh, I was way off. 7 years off. Came out in 1990. So now, to Hildegard Dolson's Please Omit the Funeral. Novel of suspense. Like the cover there. Very simple flower with a shitty rose in the center, or shitty skull in the center. Totally black on the back of the dust jacket. And this is a book club edition, so there won't be a cover price on it, but I'm going to guess this was 1968. And I'm way off again. It is 1975. Interesting. Next, no idea what this is. Gerald Petovich, Earth Angels, by the author of To Live and Die in L.A. Library bound, which is probably the reason I got it, because I would not be sucked in by this front, whatever's going on. Cover price $17.95. So if we're going along with $17.95, the Year I Owned the Yankees was 1990. This is 1990 as well. Then I'll play that game. I'll play the cheap game. And this came out in 1989, so still wasn't right. I don't know. I know nothing about Gerald Petovich. I know nothing about Earth Angels. I don't know if I know anything about To Live and Die in L.A. It sounds familiar, but I don't know from what. I have no idea. We'll see. There's a quote of Deuteronomy in the beginning. That can't bode well for me. Oh, boy. Another library-bound Pauline Glenn Winslow's Judgment Day, novel of mystery and terror by the author of I, Martha Adams, and The Windsor Plot. I think I have The Windsor Plot. I think I may have already went over that in one of these videos. Not positive. I don't know. Library bound. Cover price $15.95. 1985. Don't need the prologue. Do not need the prologue. 1984. I was close. This is the first edition. Next we have Theon Wright's The Knife. That's a knife. I fucking hate accents. Every accent I do sounds amazing in my head, and it comes out of my mouth as if I'm vomiting up somebody else's voice box. It is awful. But Dust Jacket's not too bad here. Few problems. Theon Wright. True story of a crime that changed a civilization. Cover price $5. 1959. Ooh, 1955. I was close. I also am giving myself a little bit of a hint by seeing that there's no ISBN number, because those weren't being used massively, I believe, until, I don't think they were used at all until mid-70s. So if you see a book with one on it, that book probably hasn't, mid-70s is where it was at. Next we have Walking Hawk by John S. McCord. This is a Western, I believe, which, an upcoming I Am the End of the Words, where I review the book Manifest Destiny by Brian Garfield, you will hear my thoughts on the West, the Wild West in particular, because who cares about any of the other West? This book has a cover price $12.95. That would be 1984. 1989, first edition. This guy's selling his books for cheap. It's a Western. Should have taken that into consideration. Wolfgang Jeschke, The Last of Creation. It's a splendid tale of adventure, I guess. It's paperback. Weird cover. I don't know what's going on. Don't see a cover price. Oh, it's the cover price is in pounds. $3.95. So that helps me not at all. This came out in 1981, and there's a Genesis quote at the beginning of it. What the hell's happening in these books that I got? A lot of religious shit going down. And lastly, for this little batch, so I can end this nightmare, I can break my tooth off and chew the cyanide pill and die a peaceful, agonizing, probably wouldn't be agonizing, I can die a peaceful death with shit bubbling out of my mouth, because that's what I see happening in the movies when people take cyanide. A name that will sound familiar, not in this context, The Winding Gyre by Robert R. Parker. You got a hawk here with some nudies for some reason, because hawks like to do that. They're a pervert bird, everybody knows. Hawks are pervert birds. It's a suspense novel. It's a book club edition. 1970, on the dot, is what I'm saying. And this came out in 1983, 13 years later. I am awful. I'm very proud of my hawk as a pervert bird. Now, somebody's going to tell me it's not a hawk. Somebody's going to tell me it's a falcon. I don't care. It's a bird of prey. I wanted to say it's a carrion bird, but I don't know if a hawk or a falcon are a carrion bird. I don't think they are. They hunt rodents, mice. You know what a rodent is: mice, kangaroo mice, rats. Rats? Do they hunt rats? Do rats live in the wild? Oh, I'm all over the place here. I'm getting out of here before 12 minutes. Holding up my books, saying goodbye. And maybe probably doing the Manifest Destiny review in this same shirt, because I don't care. Do I care? Yes, I care. I wouldn't mention it if I didn't care. I want to change my shirt so 2 videos don't have the same shirt. Oh, I hate myself. I hate my mind. I hate the way I think. Thank you for watching. Thank you for putting up with this. And hopefully this shitty trash, white trash looking, PBR drinking, Genesee chugging, wife beating beard is gone in the next video. Thank you.